Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Danganronpa. I am the Max Few Trades. In the last part, well, we all certainly hoped it wouldn't happen, but at the same time, we all also knew that it was obviously going to happen, because otherwise the game would have stopped, and there would have been a very short game, so obviously someone had to die, and unfortunately, it was, of all people, Chihiro, and I don't understand why. Sigh. What I do have to say, however, is I gotta level with you guys a little bit here. It's been maybe 4 months since I've last played this game. I don't know if I've made it at all clear to you or anything, but I kind of have this, like, I have this, this thing that when bad stuff happens, I kind of get bummed out. So I've just kind of been compulsively avoiding this game to avoid more of the really sad stuff. But at the same time, I do have to actually finish this game, and I've got a certain somebody who knows who they are constantly poking me in the back, telling me to do it. So, here I am. Let's figure out what happened to Chihiro, why someone decided to kill her. I just, that still really sucks. Okay. Guess I have no choice but to just look. Whoop. For now, pay attention to the wall. I said it once already. There's word written there. On the wall? Okay, I guess that's more important than the corpse. I fail to see how that's possible, but alright. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. Considering she is currently suspended in the air, I feel as if that's unlikely. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. I forgot about that! They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Stabby McStabface? That sounds like the internet. Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack. The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Who would do... Why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in this school? I mean, it's feasible. Lord knows that things are extraordinarily horrible as is. Throw in a serial killer too, why not? There's no way! But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ha! That would be a problem. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Question mark. Okay. Why? Whoa! Alright, now she's just screaming. Gadunk. Well, if that ain't just the best way to spell any sort of sound effect I ever heard in my life. Oh, for the record, I did rewatch the last episode to make sure that I remembered all of the things that happened before the case, because I even said it in that video. All of the stuff that leads up to a case is probably relevant. Alright, she fainted! That did not sound good! Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake, which I'm not entirely sure is the way you want to go about doing that, but whatever. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood, except for when Junko got shish kebabbed. Is that a plot hole, an oversight? I'm not sure here. So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. Did her brain break? The hell's with the face? In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Hey, what? Sorry about that, I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, Kihaha. Alright, well this is a bit of an about face. I'm not even stuttering anymore. Also, lots of giggling. That's certainly a... I didn't realize you could be more unnerving than you had prior. Wow.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. That's definitely the prevailing theory. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. Oh, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure head trauma doesn't fix stutters. Anyone else a little uncomfortable?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant, more so than normal. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? I don't want to be alone with this person. If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. As is most... I get the feeling a lot of girls do that. Very well, you take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? But hold on a second, rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. Yeah. There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. How is there no question of that? Isn't that right, Monokuma? Of which he is apparently here. Okay. You can just summon him on command now? But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take the murder, and there you have the facts of life. Because that's how graduation works. Yep, okay, no, I don't need the... That's a much more disturbing angle. I don't need that. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us... Who on earth would want to kill Chihiro? Another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What, does that freak you out? Why do you have to be able to talk? Stop talking. Okay, now I'm starting. Okay, no. I'm gonna have to take a step back mentally. I do not want to be on the same level as this dude. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Woo. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation. As if I had anything resembling a choice. Really gotta do another investigation. And the angle again. I don't need that. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Yep, that's an extraordinarily cold and twisted way of looking at it. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What, do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. My God, you are unpleasant.
Damn you.
A dead body is an object? Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some India.
Calm down.
Everyone, stop bickering. I've got important detectiving things to do. Listen, there's some truth in what Mihahe said. Kyoko.
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Big Heya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. Yeah. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. That's a bizarrely specific number. But I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, if somebody was just full-on psycho, they could just kill everybody else. Then nobody would know. In that case, why do you not limit it to one person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle.
Punishment is waiting for
I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Something tells me he's probably gonna show up a couple more times beforehand just to make this all very annoying. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Taka Toko. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be.
That is deeply concerning what's going on with her head right now. And I didn't think she could get any weirder. We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout suite. Since when have you done anything, Celeste? If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. Fantastic. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, you have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Alright, time for all sorts of investigationing. First of all, better check the Kuma file. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Wow, okay. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Well, okay. I mean, at least there was no suffering involved. I mean, you can take a tiny amount of solace in that. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. And what I came here to do is solve some mysteries. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? For most people, sure. For you, I'm gonna have to take a rain check. Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. I don't feel honored about this, so you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Mikaya on this one. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Alright. Okay, I guess first things first, I should really just be looking at everything that's around. Alright. First things first, I need to actually look at her. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
She literally wouldn't hurt a mosquito! Why is this a thing? But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Why are you so freakishly sure about that? Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, first things first, I notice a barbell with blood on it. At least the weird pink-colored blood that is a prevalent of this universe. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell! The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. I mean, yeah, it seems pretty obvious to me. If only we had, like, fingerprints technology. Like, you know, dusting it and stuff. I guess that would make things too easy. Alright, well, there's also just a straight-up blood stain. A fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. I guess it's nothing too prevalent. Alright, hang on. What's the button for super investigation? Yeah, alright. So we still got the words and the people and the poster again? Is this the same one from the first one? The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Okay, that's strange. Identical posters. Alright. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. I haven't the slightest. Alright, so that ultimately accomplished nothing. I guess I gotta talk to people. Mondo, you know what's up? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But does she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. He says, standing next to Sakura. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. I'm not entirely sure how that's a truth bullet, but okay. apparently Chihiro's complex about being weak has something to do with this? Alright. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? At 2 in the morning? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us on more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Alright, that's a very good possibility. So if we could figure out who that... Alright. Oh, wait, derp. Okay, I was like, okay, well, everyone was just here, and if one of us went with her, then I was like, okay, well, then why didn't they say anything? Because they're the murderer, duh. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Eh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Alright, I guess I'm just kind of stuck here. Being led around. So this is our next location. This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Okay, sure. Alright, what in this room would specifically be important? I remember the keycard stuff, so that's obviously going to play a role in something. Maybe that's what he wants me to look at. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Oh,
What?
do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Nonakuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
did you call?
Why? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems the Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card reader has all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the gun would have happened. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
in other
As
words-
such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
I mean that would have made sense. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Alright, so somebody took... Okay, well, I guess... I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be bringing this up at all if it didn't play a role in this, so I'm guessing, yeah, it was a dude who did this. Okay. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. No. No. No, 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 no. So much no.
Yep.
Hold on, you're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so...
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like me, hey, and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties. My God, why is everybody such a jerk? Seriously, the ego in this room could cut it with a chainsaw. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay, then. You know, you seem to know a ungodly large amount of what's going on. Just saying. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? I guess. I have absolutely no clue why he's doing any of this. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay, a box. Is the box of importance? Here's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Eh? Did you know these were here by good? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Yeah, that's not suspicious. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Juko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... jump scares! Oh, nope. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Is this flashback necessary? Okay, yeah. Alright, so by borrowing, you know, you could have just said took, stole, whatever. I see, yeah, now I understand. Alright, so somebody took one of the dead people's handbooks. Gotcha.
What?
Hold on a second. That's wrong.
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Thanks for the reminder. Didn't need that. Pummeled with baseballs. Oh, okay. Are we? No, I mean, we're not really going to... Cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Okay, at least we didn't have to watch it again. You're right. Wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. And now he's back. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Yep, just keeps going. What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't friggin' break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret! Of course it is. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what, I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Which is totally why we had this entire scene about it. Yeah, you think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Alright, guess we're holding on to that. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Need to figure out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite. Okay, what are you going on about? What do you mean by that? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. And your reasoning behind this infallible logic would be... that murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Yeah, I heard all this in your flashback. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah. I mean, out of the people that are still around, I can think of a couple that might be demented. You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. There's something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay. Do I need to talk to you again? Are you gonna show me what it is? What do you mean by that? Okay, no, I apparently Okay, he can show me, but I don't know what it is he's going to be showing me. And I just want to skip the dialogue and make it go by faster. Thank you. All right. Wrong button again. Always with the wrong button. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. So does that mean I can just leave then? Hold on, there's still more here waiting to be checked. Of course there is. Okay. What? You want me to look at the box again? There's a mailbox here, and inside are 3 handbooks. I have to assume they're Junko, Leon's, and Sayaka's. It looked like the handbooks of the dead students are brought here to the mailbox somehow. The rule says loaning your handbook to a student is strictly prohibited. Only lending it against the rules. In other words, there's no problem with borrowing one. Another thing that bothers me is the fact that Leon's handbook won't turn on. Monokuma said Leon's handbook isn't broken, but it won't turn on. That much is certain. Is it really unrelated to the case? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay. I mean, I could theorize, but I don't know how much of what Monokuma says is the truth. I mean, I guess a lot of the stupid things he's been telling me, while incredibly stupid and offensive, haven't necessarily been lies. So, Leon's handbook isn't broken, but it won't turn on. And the only idea I can think of is that it's not Leon's. Like, it's somebody else broke theirs somehow, I guess. That's my theory, I guess. Alright, you want me to look at the giant door? Bounca metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Perhaps because it is. You want me to look at the giant gun? I'm looking at everything. A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. So chilling. Yep, still looking around. Why can't I ever get the button correct? Looking around. Just guns. Yep, I definitely can't find anything else. Yeah, there's still... What is there left to look at? I've tried talking to you. Yep, still absolutely nothing. All right, very annoying. Oh, what? Oh, there's more to it. That's why. I guess I am rushing. I should look at this more carefully. All right, yes, I get it.
Don't make me.
Yep, no doubt. And I have a basis. Alright, sorry, my bad. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does for something like that really? Ah, hey you two. Oh boy, who is it? Oh, big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time to.
We're busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. Well, okay, whoa, camera's all wonky now. Alright, yo, what's up, what do you need? This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. Okay, whoa. How about you tell us what it is? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. That sounds like normal. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, fine. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Which means that this all must actually be involved together. Gotcha. Wait for us, Hina!
Go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. Yeah, you're right. That's what I gotta do. I have to specifically pay attention to all these details. Toko is involved. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened to the girl's locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing? But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Alright, fine. As much as I desperately not want to. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Hello. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
I mean, I want to, but the story is kind of, I guess it has other thoughts.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Won't allow what?
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Assail what now? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. She probably would have done that regardless. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Huh? It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Bikuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
I kind of have a different theory, but I'll wait a little bit longer just to make sure. Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Oh, Lord, I guess. Well, this is gonna be something. Alright. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Eh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Unless there's an alternative motive. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. A ding-dong. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me all. You're all... leave me, you're all. You leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah! Back... Blackula!
It's Byakuya.
Byakuya! Byakuya. 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 I'm gonna try and remember that, guys. Byakuya. I'd like to stop pronouncing his name wrong. I'm sure it's annoying people. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Okay, so you're Genocide Jack, basically, is ultimately what we're going here with. And by control, like, what is it, like a multiple personality thing? Is that what's going on? I mean, I can't imagine anything else, like she's barring herself in her room. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was that? What Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Eh? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say that's not very possible. She is a very twisted little weirdo, but I feel like it's probably relevant in this case. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Oh, then let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away on his moped. Byakuya! And I ready to catch up. Alright, what's next on this tour de farce? I tried to talk him several times as he walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. Oh, BKB! So, what's the story here?